Hello, everybody out there in Facebook land. Friends, family, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls of all ages. Yeah, today is a big day. It's Monday. It's the beginning of a new week. It is the beginning of a new destiny. It is something that we will all be happy that we participated in. So, Crypto Chris here, for those of you who don't know me. And I just wanted to kind of jump in here today and talk about a few things related to Bitcoin. First and foremost, I wanted to kind of talk about Bitcoin and is Bitcoin a gimmick? Let me emphatically state, Bitcoin is nothing close to a gimmick, okay? And I can back that up just kind of giving you a little bit of scenario of what I've witnessed in the industry. I started in the industry a little over a year ago in cryptocurrency, and let me tell you, anybody that's in cryptocurrency will quickly tell you that that is like a lifetime. For me, I'm learning daily, and I'm excited, and I'm blessed to be here. I want to continue to grow in this industry and learn on a daily basis. I want to continue to help others and share my experiences with others, as well as prevent others from making some of the same pitfalls that I made in my early journey with cryptocurrency. So, some people say, well, Chris, what exactly have you witnessed? How do you know that this is real? How do you know within your heart of hearts that this is something that's going to be around for a long time? Well, I'll tell you exactly how I know. I'll tell you a little bit about my Bitcoin story. Right at a year ago, roughly, I was introduced to Bitcoin by a very dear friend. I was introduced to the Bitcoin industry because I was retired and I was looking to take a little bit of money that was not making me any money. I was sitting in Wells Fargo collecting dust, just dust. And I was looking to take a little bit and create more. So talked to this friend, and this friend was in, the crypto world, as we like to call it. And I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, ICOs, wallets, blockchains. I had no clue. And I was very open and very honest with my friend. And I said, I don't understand this. I don't even know what a Bitcoin is. And she said, Chris, trust me, this is the platform that you need to participate in if all you want to do is take a little bit of money and make some more. And I said, we've been friends for a very long time, and I do trust you. And tell me what to do. She said, let's put a Bitcoin in the platform that she was introducing me to. And she said, let's just watch and see what it does. I said, okay, we'll do that. So I didn't tell anybody I had done it. I didn't tell family, friends, nothing. And I watched it. We did this on I think it was a Saturday. And of course, trading didn't start until Monday. And so eagerly Monday, I was opening, my dashboard to see what it looked like, and nothing, because unbeknownst to me, the trading platform that I was using was not on the same time zone. So, I went to bed that night, and I was feeling uneasy, uncomfortable. Not because I felt that my friend had betrayed me, just because I didn't see any results. So, got up the next morning and eagerly opened my laptop and looked at my dashboard, and oh my God, it had made money, y'all. It had really made money. And what I mean by that is I had taken Bitcoin and put it on a platform, and that platform was using my Bitcoin and trading on my behalf, and I was seeing a gain from that. So fast forward a little bit. The end of the week comes, and I am over the moon. I cannot stop talking about this thing to my spouse. I'm like, we made $180. you know. I'm like $180 in a week on one Bitcoin. Now, granted, that one Bitcoin was like $1,850. Okay, so yeah, it was a little bit of an investment, nothing like it is today, but it made $180. I was like, oh my God. So I called my friend that got me started, and I said, this is exciting. I can't believe it. I am on the moon about this. I want to put some more money in. And she says, well, you most definitely can. She said, but let's watch it another week. Let's see what it does this next week. I said, okay. I said, but I think I'm sold. She said, well, now bear in mind, we went from around 1850, 1880 at opening of the week to almost $3,000 on a climb. And, these results may not be exactly typical of what you're looking for. And let's just see what the next week does. Okay, we'll just see what the next week does. So the next week rolls around, and the end of the week comes, and we made approximately somewhere around $134 that week. I was completely done. I was sold. And basically, ladies and gentlemen, all I was doing was moving some currency, some fiat currency that I owned that was supposed to be mine. I took it out of the bank. I converted it from today's world currency, which was dollars, and I put it in Bitcoin, and then I put that Bitcoin on a platform, and that platform began to pay me, and it 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 kept paying me. Do you get the point here? It was paying me and paying me and paying me. And, I hate to talk percentages and money and dollars and stuff, but it was pretty good. It was fairly consistent, And so I was like, okay, this is cool. So I personally turned some more fiat currency into some more Bitcoin, and I put 4 more Bitcoin into that very same platform. And I have not looked back since. Now, for me, what's important is I got my ROI back from the entire investment in approximately 6 weeks from the time that I put the other 4 Bitcoin in. Now, this is what I've witnessed, okay? That one investment has allowed me to enter 3 more platforms. I now have, 6, 7, 8 ICOs. I don't know. I can't remember how many altcoins I currently hold. I'm mining. But the important thing is that I haven't taken any more money out of my pocket. And that one investment in that one platform allowed me to do all of these things that I'm talking to you about doing. So that's what I've witnessed. Now, that very same person that introduced me to the Bitcoin and introduced me to the cryptocurrency world, I believe she's made somewhere around 430 Bitcoin in a year. That's insane. I mean, I've witnessed it. I've seen it. I have turned Bitcoin back into fiat currency, so I have my ROI back, and it is how I recommend that people get into this industry, at least for now, because at the end of the day, we live in the United States, or I do anyway, and we use the US dollar to pay our bills and to buy groceries and put gas in the car. And, there are some places like Subway, and I now heard that KFC is starting to take Bitcoin in Canada. And, there are some places that are starting to, embrace the cryptocurrency world. And slowly but surely, everybody will start to take it. But until then, we need to, take some of our gains, if you will, and turn it into fiat currency and use that to pay our bills and things of that nature. So another question I get a lot is Bitcoin beneficial? Okay, beneficial, I believe that the definition of beneficial means that it is good for someone or something. In my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor, disclaimer here, okay? In my opinion, it's very beneficial. It's extremely beneficial to have people to diversify and to buy into some Bitcoin and play with the cryptocurrencies a little bit. You know, another disclaimer here is I would recommend that you not do that with anything that you can't afford to lose, especially in the beginning, because you don't know what you're doing, and it's very easy to make a mistake or get scammed or land on the wrong ICO site, and it's not what it's supposed to be. So, you know, with great possibilities also come great risk, because there's people out there that really want to rip people off and you know, find ways to take their money without doing anything. So in my opinion, yes, Bitcoin is extremely beneficial, and the world will embrace Bitcoin, and it really already has in a lot of ways. And you'll see, if you're just getting your feet wet in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you'll see. And the funny thing is the word Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, now that it's in your vocabulary, you'll start hearing it and recognizing it in places that you hadn't been hearing it and recognizing it before. So another question I get is this, you know, is cryptocurrency, is Bitcoin, is it good for third world countries? Absolutely. Oh my God, in so many ways. But let's just talk about one. You know, getting family members, getting aid to third world countries in the form of finance is hugely expensive. You know, if you can get someone on the other end in that third world country that understands cryptocurrency and has a wallet, you can send that directly to them for such a small fraction of the amount of money that it takes to do what we currently do with wire transfers and different things of that nature. So absolutely, it is an advantage for third world countries. So is Bitcoin something that people want? Absolutely. Absolutely. They not only want it, but they actually need it. The problem is there's such a lack of education out there, and people don't know where to get started because of that lack of education, and they don't know what's a good investment or a bad investment because of that education. So with that being said, you know, we have to be very careful, and we have to trust our relationships, and we have to know what we're doing and where we're placing our fiat currency, and we absolutely need to be under advisement. So yes, I believe that it is something that people need and want, but additionally, they need the education and want the education even more than they want the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So does it excite people? Oh my God, yes, it excites people. Nothing is like introducing cryptocurrency or Bitcoin to the first person that you introduce it to. And let's just use a round number. Let's say that they invest $100, and in a couple of weeks they're calling you, telling you, you know, my $100 increased dramatically. How do I get more? How do I get more involved? What's my next step? It is incredible how excited people get. Incredible. I get the goosebumps just thinking about it. So, you know, one of the things that I like to talk to people about with cryptocurrency is this. You know, I personally, all of my life, have had the unique ability to be able to take $1 and make 100. Okay, so I understand it innately, intuitively. I understand different ways to take a little bit of money and make a lot more money. And really, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, altcoins, ICOs, mining, all of these different types of things are just avenues, tools, vehicles, if you will, to be able to do exactly that. So once you harness the education and you put it to use, you are in 100% control of what you're doing and your finances and your future. My grandfather always told me, he said, son, if you can't afford to pay for it with cash, don't buy it. Well, you know what? I'm going to teach my kids, if you can't afford to pay for it with Bitcoin, don't buy it. So yeah, this is a little piece of advice. You know, I'm going to end this segment out by just saying, you know, giving you a couple of things to think about. Just a couple of things to think about. Wouldn't it be nice if, that's the title, wouldn't it be nice if you could participate in a level that fits you specifically? If it benefited every person that participated, if you just know it would help you get where you want to go, you just know it. If it was beneficial to humanity and to our planet, if you had access to an unlimited supply of wealth, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if your success was so big that it was unspeakable to the average person? Wouldn't it be nice if you were able to do all of those things and you moved in on the ground floor? Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in today. Those of you who are getting the recording, thank you for taking the time out. You know, I just want to leave a few nuggets here and there and talk to you guys as I would talk to a friend, okay? I'm not an expert. I'm not an advisor. I'm just a guy out here having fun, making money in the crypto world, and excited to share what I learn when I learn it. And you know, most of you have probably already figured out that I'm participating in a new education program. That education program is called Cryptogenics. It will be launching very, very soon. If you've always wanted to get the information and get the straight poop, so to speak, okay? If you really wanted to just cut through all of the crap and get to the real deal, I would recommend that you hit me up, let me know, and I'll help you get that information. It's really, really, really inexpensive. It's worth way more than you could ever imagine. So, yeah, with that being said, I wish each and every one of you a beautiful day. I hope the sun shines on you now and forever, and nothing but peace and prosperity find you. Have a great day, everyone. Crypto Chris out.